Hello and welcome to Reviews with Ryan, and today I'm going to be talking about the brand new drama film, The Tragedy of Macbeth. This film was directed by Joel Cohen, and you know him from films like No Country for Old Men, Burn After Reading, and True Grit. Real quick before we dive into this review, if you like movie reviews and Blu-ray hauls, you're in the right spot. Hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, and comment if you're going to see this movie, or if you heard this movie, or if you're even interested in seeing this movie. Now, without further ado, let's dive into my thoughts. A Scottish lord is convinced by a trio of witches that he will become the next king of Scotland, and his ambitious wife supports him in seizing this power. The film stars Denzel Washington, Frances McDormand, Bertie Carvel, Corey Hawkins, Brandon Gleeson, Harry Melling, and Miles Anderson. So I did watch the trailer for this film, and I can tell you when I watched this trailer, I was thinking, wow, this is going to be shot very well. A24, they do a really good job with their cinematography vibes and their music that they have, and just the vibe. They always nail those, and I can confirm with positives in this film that the cinematography is really good in this. There's some really good shots. It's filmed in black and white, so it looks really nice on screen. And then I have to give props to the acting in this. Denzel Washington, Frances McDormand, they have really good chemistry, and they do a really good job throughout this film. There's some really good scenes that Denzel Washington has where he is kind of hallucinating, and I thought those were kind of the best scenes of the movie. I really like the witch that was involved in this. They did a really good job of doing their role and creating a really good creepy vibe to this story. And then I do have to give props to the editing and the sound in this. I think they do a really good job editing these scenes. I didn't feel like there was some crazy edits or something that should have been thrown in there. And I like when there is some creepy vibes, you have the sound kind of turning up on your TV. If you have a really good sound system, you'll definitely notice the sound and just kind of the banging and the different kind of atmosphere that they throw in this film. I really enjoyed that kind of creepy vibe that they threw into this film. And then we get into the negatives. And you remember in English class when your teacher says, okay, children, open up your books. We're going to read a Shakespearean play, and then you're going to have to do a book report on what we just read. And you go, oh crap, I don't understand this language. It's really weird, and I don't understand every little thing and every line that's in this kind of play. And well, that's how this film is. You end up watching this film, and honestly, I had to put the subtitles on because half the time they're mouthing words. I'm like, what the heck did they just say? And kind of rewinding back and saying, what did they just say? And as I'm doing that and reading across the screen, some of the stuff they're saying, I'm just like, okay, this is going over my head. I don't know what they're talking about. It's not that I didn't understand the concept of the movie or what technically was going on, but there were just certain scenes where they would talk and they would do their lines like the Shakespearean type of play type vibe, because that's how this whole film is laid out. And then I was like, well, I don't really understand every word they just said there. I understand bits and pieces, and it was a little tough. And then the fact that the movie is a little bit slow. When it has action, it does a pretty good job with the action, especially towards the end of the film. And the film isn't too long. I didn't feel necessarily that it was too long of a runtime. I just felt that it's very hard to kind of get behind some of the dialogue. And then the fact that at times it gets pretty slow and there isn't enough action, and you have a lot of random talking in this Shakespearean type of language, and you're a little bit confused. And as far as a score for this film, I'm going to give this film a 3 out of 5. I kind of went back and forth on what I wanted to give a score for this film because it has some elements I really like. It has some good sound and editing and has some really good acting. And I think the acting is really top notch in this. I don't think that necessarily like the characters were boring or anything. It's just in times of the film, it was kind of hard to understand some of the dialogue, and the plot moves a little slow at times. So that's why I'm going to give this a score, a 3 out of 5. I'm really interested in seeing everybody's thoughts in the comments below. Did you intend to watch this movie, or do you not really care about this movie? Have you even heard of it? It was limited in theaters, and I didn't get a chance to even watch it in theaters, but it is currently on Apple Plus TV if you would like to check it out. And thank you guys for watching this review, and I'll see you guys on my next one.